special live stream featuring Maddie Voits voicing Maddie Bites, and Greg Sanchez voicing Micah, and Greg Sanchez also voicing Jonah.
He's a very talented actor, and we all respect him.
Happy Father's Day!
I do not see the live stream.
No, we're live. Sequoia's here, Tree Bark Consumer, Genya, Sky Pancake, Inferno Monkey, Lily, Elfheim, Jinx Joe, Crystal, Oak the Star Eater, and Gotcha Creators. Hello, welcome. Chinchilla and Chinchilla.
You were wrong. We are not late. We said in last live stream that we'd be starting at 2:30.
Yeah, you even commented on the post, Walkman of Doom.
But it's 2:31.
We were right on time.
No, it said 2:30.
Well, it's 2:31 now, though.
Well, now, Happy Father's Day. Everyone say hello.
Wait, why are we
Happy
angry?
Father's Day to Mr. Father.
Why are we angry? There we go. I fixed it.
I know Mr. Father, I think, is in the chat. Actually made it to a live before things got started. Welcome, Abraham Davis, to, level 1. You're so pretty.
After discovering her friend, Min-chae was only using her to clean up her own image, bullied high schooler Seo's life takes a dramatic turn when an accident leaves her in the body of a beautiful coma patient named that.
I think
the
it's
deity responsible.
Katobi.
Katobi. Katobi, the deity responsible for the body swap, offers her a deal. Fulfill Katobi's destiny by becoming an idol within a year, or lose everything. Now, Seo must learn the ropes of K-pop stardom while dealing with a jealous Min-chae, who has no idea the gorgeous new girl is actually her former friend, who knows all about her dark past.
Ooh.
Wow! All the cons of a reincarnation and all the cons of a modern-day Korea story! My favorite!
I really gotta do the, oh, thank you so much, Busy Dizzy Studios. Tell Mr. Father, so we say Happy Father's Day. Mr. Father says thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. I think it's Katobi.
It can't be, though, because the T is after the O.
Kotbi.
People are saying Goatby.
Goatby?
I put a poll.
I'm sorry. The art style is atrocious. It looked really similar.
Oh, thank you for the super chat,
Oh,
Dor.
thank you so much, Dor. Father's Day is underrated.
Well, yeah, you're the father of all doors, I would imagine, right? So everybody say Happy Father's Day to Dor.
Happy Father's Day, Dor. We couldn't have Dor it without Dor. No, I was thinking, I thought the art style looked similar to, like, either True Beauty or, like, To You Who Swallowed a Star. I swear I will find some way to suck a video out of To You Who Swallowed a Star, and until then, I will just be whining and moaning about how I read 160-something chapters for a video that never panned out.
Abraham Davis says the name is a typo.
Oh!
Twice?
I don't know.
Let's jump
Well,
in.
I guess once we start reading, we'll figure out what it's supposed to be.
The following episode contains depictions of bullying and attempted suicide that may be upsetting for some readers, and viewer discretion is advised.
Move up that rating.
Move that up to a yellow light.
Ooh, welcome, Swalala. That's a silly name. I like it.
Swalala.
Sprint. Hey, where are we running?
Why?
Hey, why are we running?
We're a very literate live stream.
Hurry up, or we'll miss that girl doing some kind of challenge.
Is that her?
Wow.
Chatter, chatter.
Chatter. Hey, that's you guys.
So hot.
So hot.
Chatter. That's funny.
You know the freshman who just transferred here?
Boom.
Boom.
My name... I'm sorry.
Nah.
My name is C.O.N. Boom.
Boom.
Oh my god, she's like an angel. She's so pretty.
Boom.
And I know I'm known as Miss Spotlight.
Wish.
Miss
What
Spotlight.
is wishing here?
Did I break it again?
This-
Seriously? It stopped. Oh. I feel like Miss Spotlight isn't a nice name. Miss Spotlight gives me, like, the impression that they, like, flash you. Right?
Well, that's not the impression I was immediately getting.
Now that you
Unknown
say
as
it,
Miss
though.
Spotlight. Sorry, she's a teenager. The center of attention.
Here comes the best part!
Bow.
Bow.
Lean.
Oh, shit.
I'm the
Ah.
star of your world, and you know it.
Oh.
Min-Che's super pretty!
The drop dead gorgeous person's best friend.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you voice her, Micah.
Yeah,
Why
this
is
art
one of
style
her
is
arms-
very
That arm
reminiscent
is
of
not-
True
that's too
Beauty.
short.
Both of her arms!
No, that one's foreshortened, maybe. This one's just
Like,
too short.
there's no joint there. There can't be a joint there other than just the shoulder.
You know
Unless
what's
she's
crazy?
going like this.
That could be. Like, she could be bending her arm back.
Hi, Dor. Oh.
Lee is great in your worth, and you... No, yet?
Thanks,
Thanks,
Dor.
Dor. Very cool.
I appreciate you, even though I can't understand you. I'm doing what says she'll never be as sexy as Im-Micah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I can't defend that. That's just terrible.
Phew, did it turn out okay?
Totally, Min-Che. Looks so good here. I'm struggling today.
I wasn't talking about myself.
Whoosh.
I was talking about my bestie, Sayo.
Here's my thing.
Wow, my face and my head are pointing in different directions.
Nice. I love it when my head does that.
I mean, just look at her. She's looking stunning today, isn't she?
What are you even saying? You're the one who's like the prettiest girl in the entire universe.
Oh yeah, they're in love.
I'm happy with anything as long as you look good.
Ah, Sayo, you're making me blush.
That's right. As long as I'm with you, I'm fine with everything. Because you are... Yeah, no, guys, go...
More than just a friend to me. Yeah, they're in love.
Can you go look at her face here, and then could you look up True Beauty Webtoon? It's, like, so similar. Well, I even looked at the artist, and I couldn't find that, like, the artist was the same. So that's why I'm like, look at that.
Oh yeah.
That's, like, Spot.
Oh, that's very
That's pretty-
similar.
Yeah. I don't, like, art... Like, there's gotta be some kind of...
I mean, I think it's just generic.
I mean, yeah. Maybe.
I expected the pretty girl to be meaner, but I'm gonna stick with the voice because I think it's funny.
No, she is gonna be mean. Because remember how we read the synopsis and it said she was gonna
I
be
guess,
mean?
yeah, no, that's fair. I was not paying
Dragon
attention.
King Brandon says, not gonna lie, I thought that's what we were reading today.
Yeah, it's so similar.
No, up in the right corner, it should always say what we're reading.
It should.
What?
Well, I mean, it
You
doesn't.
think our viewers can read? We can't read.
That's fair. That's
Before
fair.
I met
That's why we have to
Min-Che,
read to them.
My life was...
Come get some
Pig.
pork here. Oink, 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 want pork belly? Don't get so close to me. Oink, oink,
Well,
pig.
one of those is not like the other. It's like pig, pig, oink, pig, pork. Don't get so close to me.
You know,
I'm closed off.
I'm sure this is definitely like a cultural difference. But as an American reading this,
Yeah, I just.
it's
hit
just a
whoever
person.
did this.
Yeah.
Also, wait, go back up. TV, coat rack under TV.
Yeah.
I would never.
But you would
I
have a
can't-
gray bedroom with like scary shelves and like a tiny bed.
Yeah, and I
Don't
can
describe
access my
Micah's
coats.
cave. That's a secret. Oh, I can't see anything past that Hulk. Seriously, someone's gotta report her orphanage. How much taxpayer money do you have to blow on food to bulk up like that? That's crazy.
Wait, is she an orphan?
That is a crazy thing to say.
Is she an what? Okay, wait. Go to the bingo. There's got to be
She's
something
an
at the
orphan,
bingo.
and the orphanage is clearly misspending because if they weren't
Oh,
misspending,
ugly?
how could she eat so much
Ugly,
food?
yeah.
We googled.
We have Googled.
Almost kiss?
Nah.
She's poor because she's an orphan.
Well, maybe. We don't know that.
Sad backstory.
Sad backstory, I'll give you that.
War maniac.
No, there's no war maniac.
Oh, wait, should have been gay.
Should have been gay.
Yes.
Could have been gay.
A living nightmare.
No, everyone back to your seats. There's a new student in our class.
Whoa! She's gorgeous! Right? She's a total 11 out of 10.
Hi! I'm Minchago! Also, I'm an idol trainee. It's nice to meet you.
You know, okay, wait.
What?
If I were to introduce myself to, like, my high school class as, like, I'm a YouTuber, I would be bullied immediately. Right?
Yeah.
There was someone I went to school with who was like a professional like model. At one time we were working on I think I've said this on stream before. At one point we were working on like a science project and she was like, yeah, I have to go now so I can go be a model. And then I was stuck doing science alone. And I have been, I don't know what the word is, bitter?
Well, you're not pretty enough to leave school to go be a model.
No one is. Fuck you, whatever your name was.
Doris says, I want to see this series if it took place in North Korea. Well, no,
Well,
people
you
would
are
probably-
in luck.
People would probably like her and be like, we want to be friends with you. Because you can afford food.
Well, no, if this was in North Korea, then she would be Kim Jong-un's daughter. Because
And
that's the
people would
only.
still love her
Well, I was
and
gonna
wanna
say
be her
that is the
friend.
only way to gain weight in North Korea is to be.
You know, I was going for a walk the other day, and
What,
there's
in North Korea?
no. There are these. I was still on like the model thing. There are these little kids that were like, "Do you want to buy some lemonade?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they had like ridden on their bike like half a block to where I was just to come ask me to buy lemonade, and I was so happy I had like coins on me. But like we were riding back, and the little girl was like, I like your hair. And I was like, cool, yeah, thank you. I like your hair. And she's like, so what do you do for a job? And I was like, I don't say this often, but I was like, oh, I do YouTube. And she was like, oh, that's so cool. Me too. And I was like, oh, you're so precious. She was so cute. Anyways.
What? Thank you for the super chat.
Oh, wait, what did they say?
Read it, Maddie.
I can't. Seriously, unique body type main character that isn't a twig woman and they're gonna kill her. Obviously,
yeah,
I'm
it's
a doing
horrible.
what? You can't have a non-normal sized. Wait. You can't have.
Professional speaker of words.
Wow,
Maddie
I've never
Bites.
seen an idol
Maddie
trainee
Bites.
before.
I'm so
Which
sorry.
agency are you from?
So you got pretty. Oh my god.
Pipe down, Minche. You can take the empty seat next to Seo.
You can't have a non-average sized person in a webtoon.
You got
Everybody,
it.
That's illegal.
Applaud Maddie Bites. Maddie speaks. Maddie speaks.
Yeah! Words!
I've been doing what's the hashtag Maddie is over party.
I'm sorry.
Why is my...
That was
Oh, I thought my chair was just vibrating. I was like, oh, word?
normal size Matt. You can't have no.
Maddie, just read the comics. Stop
That
trying to come
was
up
how
with your
I
own
first
words.
met Minche. Back then, my life felt
Whoosh.
I was thinking,
unbearable.
I think I've already said this on stream, but I was thinking about it, the logistics would actually be very easy. I want to do a webtoon and add this onto my list of ideas that I want to do. And I'm never
I
gonna
want
do.
to do webtoon.
Now expand on that.
It was
Mrs.
word
Bites.
association. Okay.
No, but I want to do a webtoon where we open girl in Korea standing on the crosswalk. She starts walking across the crosswalk. Oh no, a truck skids into her, hits her, she falls down, blacks out. We fade to black. We open in a fantasy kingdom, POV, looking up. What? Where am I? Walks over to the mirror. It's the truck.
And maybe that's why I was so drawn to those web comics. Wait, I know this. No, we know
Is
this.
that? Ooh, which comic is that?
Oh, chat,
No, we know
tell us,
this.
Tell
Is
us
that
I
original?
recognize this.
It could just be original
No,
art.
no.
Why is it M Webtoon?
Mature
We know
Webtoon.
this. We know this one. This was
That
on the
looks
test.
familiar.
Oh no.
That baby? No, Baby Tyrant's off a roof.
Baby Tyrant's
Is
off
that
the
the
roof.
one where all the castle is super pink? No, I think that one's reincarnation into.
Because I swear I've seen this.
I know.
I don't know. It says we need to truck him out. Ooh, yeah, no.
Ooh,
That's
I need to
do
make
need
a
a
truck
Truck-kun.
emoji, and I need to make a
Brittany Robinson
a
says,
refrigerator
wasn't this the
emoji.
one with the cat? That sounds true, but I don't know which one that is.
You know what would be really funny for the second channel? Like live action, like, oh, I'm just walking, I get hit by a truck, and then I wake up as a puppet, and the entire video is just like me as a puppet and like a webtoon going through the webtoon emotions.
I think you just want to do puppets, and I support that.
I love
I'm
the
always
puppets.
here for puppets.
The ones where the characters like me die. Hit by a truck and reincarnated as a hot main character.
It's, yeah.
Okay, I guess.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Reincarnate in a different world and live happily ever after. After reading so
it's
many
the one
of
where
them.
she reincarnated as a dog, I guess. Pull that up.
Oh, the
Well,
Emperor's puppy.
The Emperor's Puppy. It looks like the Emperor's Puppy, but Emperor's Puppy
The-
is pretty recent. But I guess this one is too.
This one is also recent.
You spelled 2 out of 3
Everything
words
wrong. The Emperor's puppy.
Well,
There it is. Episode 1.
Micah,
We
can't
need
spell.
like investigation music for when
Yeah!
we're investigating.
No, this one was in a truck. It was no. Yeah, she had green onions.
Yeah,
Close,
this was
though.
her. She got blood on her green onions. Yeah, that's the.
I swear I've seen this before.
I swear I've seen
I might
that.
here on my monitor. I'm gonna reverse image search that.
Yeah.
If you don't,
Oh wait.
Seiya and Minche. Just keep going. I'll search in the background.
The courage to leave this world.
Oh.
Damn, girl.
Yank.
Yank.
You know what this gives? You know what that just made me think of? That entire scene where she's like, I want to die and reincarnate. You know that episode of South Park where they like have to do like a 1700s test and Cartman is like, no, watch this, guys.
you're gonna-
And then
he
he
hits
gets hit
himself
in the
on the
head with
head.
a brick and he's like, Benjamin Franklin? Oh, thank you so much. I'm doing what? I put in the suggestions, but I would love a WikiHow stream. You got a few WikiHows for y'all already, but
Oh
I
my
feel like
gosh.
y'all would have a hell of a time. Like, we have to do the WikiHows, or we just read the WikiHows?
I think you just read the WikiHows because WikiHow
Okay.
is a nightmare.
Is it?
Yeah, their goal was to have a how-to for literally everything. So there's some
Interesting.
out there stuff.
I'm doing what? Message me on Discord, so
They said they put stuff in the suggestions.
in the suggestions. Okay, perfect. Ah! Whoosh. I should get a car honking.
crash.
Hey! That moment, Minche was...
What were you thinking?
I'm not seeing it nowhere, but I do think I found the exact same Scree PNG.
You nearly died!
Like my guardian angel. Since then...
Hey, look over there.
Opening a roast with hey is crazy.
Hey, look
Hey,
over
hey.
there.
What a wuss puss!
I already am, but I can't believe it. Huh? What's up with them? Is she being blackmailed? Why is the new girl hanging out with that fatso?
Ooh, No Frogs No Dinner says you should do the WikiHow separately and let us vote on who had the best results. I don't know how to structure that, but I kind of love that idea.
Yeah, we follow we each read the WikiHow and then execute it and they vote.
I'm doing what says my favorite survive an encounter with an ostrich?
Okay, I don't know how we'd execute on
Did
that
I
one.
have to know how to survive an ostrich? Are they dangerous? Who's
Well,
out here getting
not if you
eaten
got-
and killed by
not if
ostriches?
you got ham.
We could do like we'd have to find ones that you could actually like execute on, but we could do like shitty WikiHow Taskmaster. This would require a bunch of editing beforehand.
Oh, yeah.
And then
You
we
know,
could put
I-
that on that we could edit that and put it on the second channel.
I have these really
Ooh,
tiny horse, like figurines that I've always wanted to edit into a webtoon just to see what works, what looks
do,
worse.
Like miniature horses.
Yeah, well, what looks worse, the miniatures that I edited in, or the ones that were just 3D models?
Yeah.
And I think it would be the models. Ooh, Maddie versus 100 ostriches. Do I have a gun? Ooh, no. Do I have a hammer? My preferred weapon of choice is a hammer, like a giant sledgehammer. Not only does it look super hot to have me swinging a hammer at you, but also
Everybody
it's...
draw that, chat. Maddie swinging a hammer at you.
You being an ostrich.
No, well,
Yeah.
you are an
Chat,
ostrich.
draw Maddie killing
No, we
ostriches
need less
with a
burn
hammer.
fan art. We need
Chat,
more.
draw Maddie sensuously kissing an ostrich.
Wait, why?
They're even having lunch together.
Dig in, Sayo.
Why'd they have to blur the logo? You guys chose the fucking asset. What the fuck?
But also, it's just one flat color, so you could have just like colored
Put a
it.
square. Yeah, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
I can't believe your grandparents asked what my YouTube channel
Oh,
name is, and I
jeez.
can't believe you told them what the
Yeah.
what the name was.
Grandparents, if you're here,
Welcome,
hi.
grandparents.
They're walking home together too.
Wait up, Sayo.
This is pretty decent 3D as background. Like, this looks fine.
Because it's blurred.
Well, and they have no line art on it. So,
Well, there is line art. It's just not
there's
slathered.
some sort of odd artifact happening.
But you didn't
right there.
notice it till you started.
Ooh, maybe it's a
looking.
secret Gex. Why? Why are you following me around? Don't you know I'm just a fat person?
With these 3D,
Everyone knows
with
that
these
skinny
3D
people
glasses
can't
that
be
hover
friends
above
with
my
fat
head.
people.
They don't even touch my ear.
Yeah, they're really floaty.
I don't know. I just... Do you have nothing better to, like, talk about than, like, your school's... I don't know. Maybe I didn't have bullies in my school because I didn't understand when I was being bullied or if I was the bully. But, like, no one was like, oh, hey, fatso, fatty,
Well,
fatty, fat,
respectfully,
fatty.
You're very thin.
Yeah, Maddie's like, nobody ever called me fat in school.
No, I guess, well, no. One time, these kids said I look like a survivor of the Holocaust.
Oh
my
my
gosh.
word. So yes, you were bullied.
So yeah, you were bullied.
That's bullying.
I wrote a poem about being skinny. I bet I could find it. You know what? If someone donates $5, I will read my poem about being skinny when I was 14. If it's because of how I tried to walk in front of a truck, I'm fine. You were bullied?
I was bullied in elementary school for being British. I'm not.
Yeah?
I want to be friends with you. This will somehow be painted as a bad thing later.
Are they? Wait, scroll back
You
up.
want to be friends with me?
I'm doing what?
All right, let me go find
Why
it.
are they wearing different types of skirts?
Yeah,
Oh,
one's
'cause
pleated
she's-
and one's
hers
not.
is pleated,
Because
hers
she's
isn't.
frumpy, Micah.
Oh, right.
Let
Pleats
me...
be frump.
Sunduck
Ooh.
says she's shooting her shot. Huh? You want to be friends with me? You friends with someone like me? Yeah, you literally just said that. Wish.
Yeah! So we're friends now, right? Let's go somewhere to celebrate.
Oh, weird.
Where are you taking me?
Ta-da! Ready?
I guess.
Say cheese!
Oh, wait a sec.
Man, this website where I
Click.
posted my stuff is like the worst website ever. Oh, photo
Angels
booths.
Tech Bucky. I don't know what.
I don't know what that
Tekabaki
means.
I don't want AI agents. I'm just trying to find my little poem.
You... you have your eyes closed in was still lots of fun, right?
I'm still on that. They could have just chosen a different asset. They didn't have to blur the logo of.
Well, they could have covered over it. They could have done a million things.
Yeah, actually, it was
Ooh,
my first.
No, that's actually fair. I'm doing what says, please replace all use of friends with girlfriends for Pride Month, and also because it's gay coded.
Yes, I agree.
Man, I don't know if it's still up. Okay, wait.
Yeah, actually, it was my first time taking pictures like these.
Duok says my throat hurts from just listening to your voiceover.
I
Micah.
know!
I've gotten better at doing this voice in such a way that it doesn't shred my vocal cords.
Really? It was my first time with a girlfriend, too.
Trash can. Oh my gosh, they had to blur this out too.
Like,
what the heck?
Dude, that might be localization, where like they don't want to replace the Korean with English.
Oh, but they can do trash can.
I don't know, but it might be something like that.
What? Your first time? I thought you'd done this a ton of times already.
To tell you the truth, I don't have a single girlfriend.
Neither do I, but we're gonna change that.
So is the skinny one the villain of the story? That's why Micah did the voice. There's no real reason for me to be doing
Brittany
this
Robinson
voice.
says stolen assets. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not paying for their. I like this Hill Pigger
man.
shirt. I don't know what brand Hill Pigger is,
I
but
think
that's
that might be real.
yeah.
I've been a trainee ever since I was little.
I don't know if I can find the poem about me being skinny, but I could definitely read you a few other ones I have.
See, the interesting thing about this shot is those are all vampires because they don't have reflections.
No, I remember.
Yeah, and the shiny floor.
Yeah, no, I remember what happened. My friend who was bigger than me, she saw my poem about being skinny, and she was like, "Skinny girl?" Because it was called Skinny Girl. And I was like, yeah, and she's like, you don't have any problems, and meanwhile, I'm just being told I look like a Holocaust survivor, and I'm like,
no, the brand is not Hill Figure. It is Hill Pigger with a P.
That's a thing that a lot of,
McDonald's.
yeah,
No, I know.
that's a thing that people do. I'm so sorry, I'm doing what? You can pick out a poem, there's If You Were to Go,
Wait, should I do a poll?
yeah, hold on. Which poem to read?
Of
Nobody
Maddie's
but I'm doing what vote.
poems should we read?
There's
Give me
Sometimes
titles.
You Just Need to Cry.
Go.
My Opinion.
We should pre-read that one.
The Monster.
The monster. We should pre-read
Let's
that
see.
one.
There's a fourth one. Ooh, Sheila.
Sheila.
I think you guys would really like Sheila.
You should skim these over before
No,
you
I know
read
which
them.
one Sheila is. Alright, what does the poem say? What does the poem
one vote.
say?
Sometimes you need to cry. I'm going to
11 votes. You cheater.
I'm doing what? Stop making alternate accounts. It's looking like with 46 votes, sometimes you just need to cry is
All
the
right.
overwhelming.
I'm doing what's is my opinion.
Ooh. Alright, we'll do them both. Sometimes you just need to cry. And you guys gotta start, you guys gotta snap when I'm finished.
Oh, okay. I'm
All
so
right.
ready.
I was shaking and near tears. I couldn't cry. I wouldn't. I wasn't weak. I sat and let the darkness seize me. I could fell a knot in my throat. Don't be weak. Don't cry. I broke. I sat and let the salty tear roll down my cheeks. Silent tears. And after they stopped, I felt better. Sometimes you just need to cry. Oh, 14-year-old Maddie. And then my opinion is what I'm a doing what said.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, okay.
I went for the more dramatic music.
My opinion. Been told my opinion didn't matter. Look at you now, Maddie. Well, I'm sorry my words are like a gun. I'm sorry if my words are just banter. Let's be real. I have an opinion. It's
time to be
gonna
real.
take a lot to shut me up. Words empower me and make my mouth run. I am not so sorry to interrupt. If I give you sugar, I'd be lying. We're taught a few lies make a mind corrupt. It's as if I've spent my whole life trying. I can't stop the words coming from my mind. True, the words are never satisfying. Maybe what I say is a little blind.
What does this mean?
But just you wait till my words are refined.
Chat, we expect a 5-page paper analyzing that poem from each of you. I expect it MLA cited, and formatted.
Can I read just one more? I
Yeah,
think you
go
guys
for
really
it.
will like Sheila. Okay. Sheila. Her lines were so smooth. She hummed in my ear a tender song. When I was not with her, my heart would throb. Every chance I got, I would stare at her and love her till my heart could give no more.
Pause. Calling it Sheila's a dog. Continue.
I swooned with her love, calling her baby, darling, and sweetheart. Her sweet touch made my fingers tremble. Her name was Sheila, my cherry red Ferrari.
Car.
Yeah. Oh wait, I have an author's
People
note
are
for this
saying
one.
Yuri? Is this Yuri?
Wait, I have an author's note for this one. I had lots of fun writing this while our class was reading Romeo and Juliet. While I was creating it, my friends were gawking at cars, so I took a new twist on the
Tree Bark
subject of
Consumer
romance.
says car Yuri.
Yes.
Car Yuri? How can we have Car Yuri when Cars doesn't pass the Bechdel test? I'm
I will try
frantically
my.
going through my mind palace trying to remember if Cars does or does not pass the Bechdel
Well,
test.
there's 3 female characters.
Don't they talk about
2
gas?
flash lightning right at the beginning.
You're
and-
forgetting the green
Flo?
car light. You're forgetting Flo.
Yeah, so there's 4 girl characters. I don't know if Sally and Flo ever speak
Or
to
thank
each
you to the
other.
Super Chat.
Father's Day?
Nah,
Nah, I'd win. Everyone here. Thank you so much,
Very
Dor.
cool.
I will try my best to find my poem Skinny Girl. I might have written it down in one of my journals, but I don't know for sure. Sorry, everyone.
And every day was a battle to stay ahead. So before I could learn how to get along with kids my age,
I'm doing what? Thank you for the super chat. Truck-kun, meh.
Truck-chan.
Truck-chan.
Hot.
I had to first learn how to survive in that cutthroat environment.
Is she JoJo Siwa?
Then, over time, I found it harder and harder to...
What is going on?
They've got...
Half of her is blurred, half of her is not?
Oh, yeah. Like, there's a weird focal distortion.
Interesting.
Well, Maddie,
It's a choice.
they couldn't show these weird
Cookies? Oreos?
brown.
and make friends and really open up to other people. But I have a feeling that you and I aren't so different. I mean, you and I are a lot alike. That's why I thought you were the perfect person for me.
They're lovers.
Someone who can really understand me. A true friend.
A true
Friend.
girlfriend.
A
Oh.
true girlfriend.
Look at her tie.
Yeah, she needs to tighten that a little bit.
No, where is it coming from her? I guess like maybe just like up in the corners.
It could be a clip-on.
It looks like
No,
a
it
clip-on.
couldn't be a clip-on.
No, it's not clipped on.
Yeah, the clip would keep it up.
Maybe it's a pin-on.
True. Nothing.
That's how, I don't know. That's how Minche and I became 1, 2, 3. Say cheese!
Cheese.
I don't know. They're like, yeah, no, isn't she so large? And I'm like, no, she's not.
Well, and also she's like really short too. So like she's probably a healthy weight for her age. She's just very short.
yeah.
Yeah, look at how much she is bending over to be at eye level with her.
Yeah.
Total besties.
Besties. And
Ready?
set. what Minche and I did together. This
challenge is on another level. The views are gonna skyrocket. I just know it.
Yeah!
And then there's like a magical
Yeah,
flute
yeah.
that's entrancing them.
That's
I
the
don't know
challenge.
I don't know why I went to magical
No, that's
flute.
the challenge. Can you resist the call of the magical flute?
Why does she look like a Madness Combat grunt with that clothing?
Alright, Googling.
I don't know what that means. Wait.
I'm
Mike
Googling,
is Googling it first.
Yep, you're good.
I
I don't understand it, but sure. Dora is enigmatic
Dora,
as
you are
always.
1 in a million, and I don't say that
I'm not gonna
lightly.
lie. It's got the shape language, though.
Wait, who?
Her.
Oh, really?
They're both square.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
Void says, at Genya, they are girlfriends, I think.
Oh, also, I'm Googling it on the side. According to BechdelTest.com, Flo and Sally talk to each other several times. During Sally's speech in the courthouse, she asks Flo what she sells at her station.
And she
Later,
says, gas.
Later, Flo asks and Sally confirms that they see customers coming into town. It's not much, but it does pass all 3 tests.
Oh, woof. Anyways, I was happy.
Wow, look at you go, Sayo.
Huh?
You're getting better at dancing with every challenge. For real, you were like an actual idol.
Okay, yeah, so Minche is like, yeah, this is a person, you guys. Stop being such
Where
assholes.
did the
And
coat
everyone's,
hanger go?
they moved it.
They moved it because it was clearly out of place and
Yeah.
not
It was
useful.
not
there.
going with the feng shui. No, and so now everyone's like, yeah, she is a real person. We should stop bullying her.
But then everything's gonna change.
What if we just stopped reading and we left it happy?
Because I like this.
Senseo! Wanna join the agency I'm with? We got auditions coming soon! Remember how I said I wanted us to train together as idols?
No way! I
Wait.
can never be an
I'm
idol.
gonna make a poll. Should we just cut our losses and imagine it doesn't get dumb? Yes. No. Chat, vote now.
You totally make the cut!
I'd love to stop doing this voice.
Because, I mean, we have Savage Proposal.
Overwhelmingly with
I feel
76%.
like the line right below this one is going to be me. Don't show it. I feel like whatever the line right below that is, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be like,
I've already come up with a name for our group!
End it for
One
Punchy.
is hot,
For
and one is stinky ugly!
and that's gonna be all right.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess Savage Proposal is first.
Well.
I am dying!
They knew what we came here for.
I am dying to know what happens.
All right.
Man's got a concussion and passed out after
Oh,
breaking the
yeah.
door down. And he's like, I don't believe you, but what if I did?
Previously on a Savage Proposal. Thank you for the recap, Maddie, because I barely fucking remember.
I'm so invested.
Ty Walkin and Leanie are having quite a spat.
Spat.
They don't see eye to eye on all the things that she is doing. Cause Leanie just lies for no fucking reason.
Lies, lies, lies.
It's looking like she's committing treason against Lord Ty Walkin. He's walking to the room and passing out from his wounds. Ty Walkin, what won't you do? You won't seek help for your wounds. You fall over and it's losing me in my heart. I didn't know where to start.
Ty walking.
Ty Walkin.
Walk into his grave.
No.
Don't Ty walk into your grave, Ty walk in.
All right.
Zendog says, also, I think they're gonna bang this episode.
Oh!
I'm gonna keep it at yellow light. I gotta change the words too. 1 sec.
We should also check the bingo.
That's so true.
Oh, good night, Sophie Lindgren. I hope you have a nice sleep. Oh, I'm doing what? Mr. Father doesn't like this one. It's Father's Day. Sorry, Mr. Father.
You know what, Mr. Father? You're wrong. This is my favorite one.
This one is so good. I love it so much.
The Reels Craft says, Mama, I'm scared.
Lord Taiwakin!
Dash.
Oh, a new dress.
Yeah, new
Yeah,
dress.
yeah.
This one goes.
That one goes
pretty
nuts.
crazy.
I want to make that one for the second channel, too. I want to make everything. What's the matter? Please wake up!
Somebody tell Firmos.
Lord
Man, where
Taiwakin!
can I buy his shirt?
Lord Taiwakin!
I
I
know.
would kill for that
Yeah,
shirt.
it goes crazy, dude.
I would kill for that man. Arg. I can't roll my
What-
tongue.
Brrr. There you go. What is it, Your Highness?
I called for you, but you didn't answer.
Cacus says, Firmos will give him mouth to mouth.
Walker Dude says, tell his boyfriend, Firmos.
I called for you, but you didn't answer. So I came into your room and found you collapsed on the floor.
I must have fallen asleep. Wow. That's the biggest cop-out of all time. It's like, oh, cliffhanger. Oh, yeah, he was asleep.
And Fermoki22 says, you and Jonah should dress like them for Halloween.
Oh, my gosh.
I have a
you
shirt
should.
pretty similar to that I could lend you.
Oh my gosh.
Well, no, I'm gonna go all out and
You
make
gotta
it
get
with
like,
the, with the
and then
red
we'll like
edging
cover
and
you
the,
in like blood. You'll be all hot and
yeah,
sexy.
I'm gonna have to start
all covered in blood.
working up to so I can
Cultivating mass.
be as jacked as he is.
I don't know what I can do to cultivate her type of mass, but I'll damn near try my best. What? On the floor?
I do that sometimes when I've been bleeding.
Oh, Taiwakin.
He's like, yeah, no, like sometimes when I've been bleeding, I fall asleep randomly and I can't control it. Like he's just fainting from blood
Micah
loss.
can be Thermos.
Yeah!
Wait, can I borrow your wig?
Yes.
Get a monocle.
Actually, no, my wig doesn't fit you because you have a giant head.
That's true, but it doesn't not.
It's Halloween.
That's true.
Or
You're
maybe I can
injured.
finally get a fitted wig.
You can. You can. Maddie, become a voice actor. Maddie, you're so right. Ella, aka Badlands.
If you
I
wanna-
say this every single.
If you want to see,
I say this every single time someone brings it up, but I would be the best damn hentai voice actor this side of the
Maddie says
Mississippi.
this, but she just went to grab the mic, and instead of bringing the mic to her mouth, she brought the pop filter really close to her
Because
mouth.
no one likes it when you're in the microphone.
if you guys want to see Maddie voice act, she voice acts in some of the animation over on my channel.
my God.
Oh yeah, subtle
And-
plug,
and
subtle
it's
plug,
linked in the
subtle plug.
description.
And you voice 90% of the cast of Love Try High.
Oh, I
Which is
also-
impressive because people say, I like Bloods voice actors, or I like Bloods voice actors in Love Try High, and I think that's very funny because it's all Maddie.
Oh, if you also like my voice, you'd really like this this YouTube channel I do work for called Maddie Bites.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Sundog says, I think that's called epilepsy, but go off, King.
You're injured. Isn't that why you lost consciousness?
I'm awake now. That's all that matters.
Yeah. I can't bang you when you're asleep. He doesn't. I'm sorry. Duwok says, what the hell is Maddie Bites? He doesn't seem to realize he's hurt.
Says, you have a YouTube channel?
Or feel pain. He doesn't care for himself when he's bleeding. Even when he's bleeding. And yet, why did he stare so intently at my injuries?
Because your shirt was off, Leanie.
Lainey, anyone would subscribe. Wait. Anyone would stare at you, Lainey. You're great.
Grab.
Dor, thank you for the super chat. Cry hot anime tears, Taiwan. Thank you, Dor. Very cool.
I think that is the best super chat we have ever received.
I'm gonna get that tattooed on my body.
I'm a doing what says Maddie apologizes a lot for someone who's not really sorry in the slightest. I'm
Duwok-
only sorry for the bad things I do when
Duwok
I
says-
get caught.
Duon says, man, I wonder if Maddie Bites streams.
Cacus
Oh, I don't
says,
know.
boy.
Well, here, pull up Maddie Bites, see if she streams.
Oh yeah. I'd be really interested.
This is a Blender tutorial.
Blender. I like how it just says incest.
Oh,
That's-
she's live!
She's streaming,
Oh, here,
everybody!
let's- yeah, real quick, we got
What is she streaming?
She's streaming Maddie Bites!
Whoa, who is this stream that they're watching? This is crazy.
So this is some sort of stream, clearly, where people talk and Google things?
Yeah.
Is that content?
I love
Is this
Googling
content?
things. Try to sit up. No, try to get up. Slowly.
Teruism says, Mom, look, I'm on camera.
And remove your clothes.
Pause.
Oh yeah, you'll help him bathe. I'm not about to leave someone who might collapse alone again. I also want to see you naked.
That's not necessary, Your Highness.
I disagree.
Oh my gosh! You were right! You were so right!
Remove all of your clothes now. Check it for wounds! Check it for wounds! Wounds! Wait, bingo.
We would like to apologize to the wounded.
Am I
Lord
the evil
Maniac.
slut?
I can fix him. Maddie's an evil slut.
Ooh. Original plot became forgotten.
Forgotten. We've seen this castle before.
Wait, we
for
left the
truck-
chapter midway.
Yeah.
Wait, get the priest out.
Yeah, we do need them.
Just in case.
I'm also gonna raise the rating to 18 plus.
Yeah.
Marriage of convenience.
They're not married yet, though.
Wow,
Freaky
that's
Backbone says, let me help him bathe! Please.
I'm gonna say we've seen this castle before for the Truck-kun.
Well then,
But we never found it.
we did it. But we feel all of us have
Yeah.
seen it. FL makes a good decision.
Bingo!
Just as you would when you would bathe on your own.
I'm only slightly injured.
Precisely.
Why does their bathroom have, like, go back up a little, like, a confessional booth?
No, that's her outside of the bathroom.
Uh.
Remember? Precisely.
Why are you doing this?
That's what I'd like to ask you. This isn't the first time I've offered to tend to your wounds. Oh my gosh, Lainey. Oh my.
You can
Damn.
tend my wounds anytime as your head hovers slightly off of your body.
Well, yeah, they didn't worry about drawing the head. They worried more about drawing the body, Micah.
What does Lainey
not what I
do to get a body like that?
I think you gotta be born with those. Unfortunately.
Chat, give me money if you want me to have Lainey's boobs.
I was gonna say, you pretty much got the rest of that going on.
I do have nice hips. I like my hips.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, he's looking at me. I can help you.
Are you doing this because I spared Lafayette Kleinfelter's life?
Correction. You are probably saying that right, but I think Lafitte is funnier.
Lafayette.
Lafitte?
It does look like Lafitte.
Lafayette Kleinfelter's life?
Sundog
If so,
says,
you needn't bother.
Sundog says, no, I want them.
Everyone donate money to Sundogs for new boobs.
Genya says, go off, Maddie. There's a different price you agreed to pay.
Your body. Your body.
What is she clenching here?
I think you know.
This has nothing to do with the price I must pay. You've made it clear you have no intention of tending to your own wounds, so I intend to do it for you.
Dora says
my
that they
gosh.
look like they eat
Aw.
strawberry pie.
They forgot
Thanks,
to.
Dora.
They forgot to.
Oh my
mask-
God!
Again.
Really
Just, like,
ruining my
glaring
immersion.
coloring errors. And
Yeah.
that's, yeah.
Here's the thing.
Teruism says Kleinfelter syndrome is having XXY chromosomes.
That's
by the
true.
way.
No, that is true.
Wait.
Let's keep reading.
Okay.
And why must you be the one to do it?
Because I don't want to sleep with an icky, bloody boy. Ew.
And you can quote her on that. Maddie Bites, 2021. I do not want to sleep with an icky, bloody boy.
Yeah, I only want to sleep with an icky, bloody man. Who looks like they have polio. Quick, pull up Azrahan.
No, I hate him. I hate how he looks so much.
Because you're my betrothed.
Roll up those sleeves, Lainey.
Oh my gosh, I want her dress. I want her. She's so nice. Do you think they want a third?
Oh my gosh, keep reading, Maddie.
Perhaps he's not Oh my gosh, your grandparents are watching.
I doubt they've made it this far. Keep reading.
Perhaps he's not pleased with our engagement after all. Well, I can't blame him. After everything that happened today,
Ew.
I'd feel the same if I were him. What?
Inferno Monkey 22 says, I didn't notice the errors in art in the non-localized version, FYI. Hey, is the Skipperoo out on that table?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
We
next
gave up
to
on
the
that one.
windowsill.
It's how, yeah, it's how she gets to her window.
Yeah. If we ever move out of the tiny space we have, we're gonna give all of the animals so
I
much
wonder
space.
if it gets rushed to the U.S. localized one.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
And
I mean, the
they've
art
got-
would still be the
Yeah,
same.
but the art should be the same. It should just be word bubbles that are getting rushed.
Yeah.
Well, but I'm saying in the non-localized version, they have time to go back and do cleanup.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. If you do not wish for me to help, then please call for someone else.
Brush.
Oh, you have a fever.
Lily Elfheim says the wedding still hasn't happened yet. Would you believe that they don't get married in... light spoilers for the video we're talking about, but I don't think this matters. They don't get married in Savage Proposal till, like, the very end of the comic.
Savage proposal?
Dragon's Bride.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the climax.
Well, yeah, but they, like...
And then they climax like 6 times to have... Excuse me, I'm
I-
not gonna...
Weird comic.
Usually bathe without anything on.
So does...
He's
Usually-
wearing a skin-tight
Oh!
turtleneck under his clothes.
Oh my!
Wow.
Ty check me for
A
real.
skin-tight
Get that.
mesh
in medieval
turtleneck.
times.
Oh my gosh. We're just like the commenters.
Yeah.
I'm so charmed. If I were a snake, charmed.
Savage Proposal has not ended. Dragon King's Bride, I'm talking nonsense. Freaky Backbone says, hold me back!
Duhawk says it's all over the screen. However, I shall leave the bare minimum on
No,
the bare
no,
minimum.
you don't have to.
A savage proposal.
You know, there's a fucking scene in My Child Will Have a Different
There's
Father.
a fucking scene?
Well, yeah. Yeah. Ah! Ah!
Fellini from Savage
So
Proposal.
cute!
And also, Dora did some fan art, but it's hellish
yeah.
beyond comprehension.
Gym
Teacher
teacher
being
being
devoured
devoured
by
by
the
vampire woman he teaches or something. I don't know.
Thank you, Dora. Very cool.
Is
This
the
is
vampire
incredible.
a redhead or is that blood? That's the real
That's
question.
Unclear. Either way, we've been demonetized.
That's incredibly charming.
That's so cute. Oh
like
my
what I
goodness.
like whatever brush you're using.
Yeah, it's a nice brush. No, but there's a scene in My Child Will Have a Different Father where they're like actively like doing the do, and they pan away to the fireplace with just onomatopoeia creak.
yeah.
And I, in my notes, I was like, you cannot be serious right now. I died. It was so funny.
All right then.
Oh yeah. Tidy whities. I wish he was wearing tidy
It's
whities.
great that
White?
it's great that Maddie gasped.
What?
Just, you didn't
Me
even have to
and
read
Leanie-
it. You just gasped.
You know what?
You're the same
After-
person.
Next
After
stream is just, we're gonna be going through Savage Proposal and redrawing Maddie over every panel of Lainey, just for the self-insert
No, but I
fanfiction
w-
of it all.
Oh my gosh! Idea for the second channel where I just insert myself into the art style to see how well it could mesh. There are injuries all over your body. Oh, let me check you. Just your back alone is covered in wounds. Check him. How did you intend to wash like this?
He's sitting crisscross applesauce.
I love him.
Are
I
we
love
just
her.
reading porn?
error.
Yeah.
Are we just live reading porn at this point?
Yeah. It's
I
Coco
wouldn't have
Melon for
thought much of-
adults.
I wouldn't have thought much of it and splashed water all over myself.
Ack! His wounds are worse than I thought.
This
If
is
I were-
clearly a person written by a person who has never seen
had
a,
pain.
well, just never seen a serious injury before. Like, if there's a
Yeah.
serious injury, like if you have a deep enough cut that like needs to be treated to, either you will bleed out or it will like cauterize.
Yeah.
Like, they've just got him sitting here, like, with all these open wounds, and, like, he's not, like, this is just not how
It's a
human...
medical condition.
It's just not how human bodies work.
Yeah, well, Tawakin's no mere mortal.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
This
he's
is a
hot.
savage proposal.
His wounds are worse than I thought. If I were hurt this badly, I wouldn't have been able to stand up.
Sure.
Still, the place where the arrow struck seems to be healing well. Anemia
Someone says,
speedrun.
How is bro alive? What do you mean just splash water?
It looks as though it's almost completely healed.
Rob.
It's been like a day, girl.
Ugh.
No, that's the arrow.
Flinch.
Forgive me. I did not realize it still stung.
This is
It
just
doesn't
porn.
Here, let me find
We're
porn
not
music.
laughing at it, so we're just reading porn. Okay, there, it's fine again.
Then
It's-
why did you wince?
It's back to being satire.
Because it felt soft.
And
That's-
it's porn.
Here's the thing, that's the only soft thing in this room right now. Soft? Oh, he must mean it tickled. Because the wound is healing. Rub, rub, wipe, wipe. I've nearly finished. Just hold on a little longer. I'll be quick. Splash!
It's all right. There's no need to run.
You're getting the horny bonk from the chat. Can we go back to like
What is that
Carlos
anime?
being a cool detective?
Hey, I get why my dad leaves for this one.
What, you're just now realizing?
Someone get me my Powerade. I'm like woozy.
Why can't you get it?
You're right, I can. That was the craziest thing I think I've ever seen.
Thank you for the super chat, Fizzy Dizzy Studios.
Oh, thank you so much. I whack him.
If,
If Kleinfelter shows up, they better tie whack
Whack
him. I would love to get tie whacked any day of the week.
Maddie is going and getting
Fusin says, I'm
Powerade.
so glad I'm listening with headphones.
What? This can't be aired to the masses?
You know,
No, it really
The
can't.
stream where we read just the softest of core.
no, you know that one. There's like an anime or something where like they're making like a baked delight good.
Borrow Cat says, wait, Taiwakan and Thermos aren't married yet?
No.
No,
It's
but
a
you know what I'm
damn
talking about, where they're like
shame.
making a baked good, but like the audio is meant to be like sexual.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what they're doing.
that's reading like this. Where are my headphones? There you are. Maddie is gonna utterly crash out when they finally do it.
Do
Maybe.
what?
What do you mean?
Uh,
What's happening right now?
I'm caught like a freaking thing in
Is
string.
that a snot bubble or a art error?
I think it's a.
I just realized I can make my little guy talk without like talking, so I could just be like sending secret Morse code messages to chat. Just be like,
Ooh! Venus knows Morse code. Your back is done. Splash.
Splash.
It's still not, though. There's still
No,
so
that's just like what his skin looks like now.
Splash. As for the remaining areas, I believe you'll be able to reach them yourself. Wow!
Art errors.
That's so bad.
Errors. Yeah, that's pretty rough.
like yeah.
Dot, dot, dot.
No, that's not the
dot,
point. It was supposed to be
dot,
secret. You're
dash,
spoiling.
dash,
You're
dot,
speak-
dot, dash,
That was
dash.
not the point of this.
Slash.
If you
Dot, dot, dot.
vocalize
Hey,
the
Maddie,
Morse
it's your
code-
line. Read.
However, I would still like you to help you.
Because I'm your betrothed.
Oh my. Oh my. No. Because I know you won't tend to your wounds, Lord Taiwakan. Now then, I'll take your silence.
Uh-oh! That is not how that works!
I'll take your silence as consent.
That's not how that works!
Nuh-uh. They have to verbal.
I do not consent.
All right. Thank you, Taiwakan. I don't know who says this.
If you continue, then I will feel compelled to make you pay the price for what happened today, Your Highness.
This is turning you on, Taiwakan?
Feet.
Well, I guess it turned me on, so who am I to speak? Blue eyes. No.
That's a crazy line, by the way.
I don't believe
Yeah,
it.
that's why I mumbled through it, because I didn't want to say it. What is it you don't believe?
You're not someone who would do something so cruel to me, Lord Taiwakan.
He murdered so many of your people.
Do you consider...
He swept in on his evil army and conquered your kingdom.
I'm doing what? Thank you.
I'm doing what says.
Do you consider sleeping with me something cruel?
Yes. Now let me do the most unspeakable bad things with you.
Thank
to
you, Maddie.
you.
Very cool.
I'm sorry. I guess I woke up being like a cat in heat today or for something. I'm sorry. I'm no better than the commenters. We already got evil
Punchy's
slut
back.
for me.
Hi, Punchy.
Almost kiss? Oh, Punchy's here? You missed so much, Punchy. So much from me, but maybe it's better. You won't
Sometimes
judge
says,
me.
no, Punchy, close your
And
eyes!
Punchy says, is she checking for wounds or not? Yeah, she has been checking for wounds
Checking
the
for
entire
wounds
chapter.
For about half an hour.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not what I meant.
Huh?
I meant you're not someone who would force such a thing on me when I'm not ready. Oh my gosh,
Girl,
Leanie.
he forced
Oh my
you to
gosh.
marry him.
Ooh, Leanie. I love you.
He savagely
Calm
proposed
down.
to you. Y'all are missing.
And how could you be so sure?
Y'all are missing the forest for the boobs.
Because you've
Yes.
always treated me with respect.
He
Even-
savagely proposed all over your kingdom.
Inferno Monkey says, you sure about that, girl? Even so, respect and sharing a bed are not the same.
I feel like...
Punchy, thank you for the super chat. That last comic made me feel ways and I had to leave.
Yeah, we had to leave too before it got mean.
Yeah, well, it was being so nice, so we just...
We loved it. It's just a lovely comic. I recommend it to
Yeah,
everyone
when they
as long
made
as you just
friends.
gotta...
I feel like this comic, it's not good enough. It's not good enough to,
It's
like...
just not good enough.
No. It's not good enough for me to do, like, an overhaul, like, regular talk. I have to, chapter by chapter, break this down. And, like, I don't know. I have to, like, this one feels like I need to go into so much more depth than I normally do. And, like, I'm already doing that with My Child Will Have a Different Father, but this is, like, other levels. It's crazy.
insane.
No, they are. I had no power to refuse your proposal, yet you have treated me with
You
respect.
know what this comic feels like? You know in a
A
TV
fucking
show...
fever dream?
No, you know how a TV show will like the first episode of the TV show will have a super big budget. They'll go all over the place. They'll have a bunch of characters. They'll do a bunch of stuff. Then that'll taper off, and there'll be like a bunch of little like bottle episodes where there's less locations. Characters are in the same location, and then like the season finale, it ramps back up again. That's how this fucking story feels. Like there are some chapters where stuff happens, and then like 5 chapters are just like, we're gonna stand in this room
And have
the
a
two characters
talk.
are gonna talk forever. It's like, what? You're not on a budget. You don't have to pay Ty Walken.
That tells me you've shown consideration and care. A man like that would never force something I do not want.
He violently invaded and murdered a bunch of your guys. Your guys are dead. You went to the funeral, which he did not have to do, mind you. He invaded your kingdom because he wanted to. It's not like he was like, oh, you
No,
told me.
there's like in the because I only read like the first 6 chapters of like the novel. There is like an overarching reason for him needing to come back or something. And
You confuse me, Your Highness. I can't tell if you're far too clever for your own good or extremely innocent.
neither sounds like a compliment.
Is it because you know I can't seem to refuse you, no matter what you ask of me?
Why? I don't know. Something about that post just looks so weird.
Yeah, he's sitting goofy.
Something is goofy.
Well, it's goofy because he's sitting down and she's kneeling and they're like at the same height.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Look at her feet.
Is that
I already was.
is that so?
You know what happened today? And yet, you still say such things to me.
You're still covered in blood. Oh my gosh. Look at his boobs. I love people. People are so
A
attractive.
savage proposal.
This is. I gotta say, y'all like this comic like 100% more than I do. It's probably because every chapter is just the two of you talking while I'm sitting there going,
And
You
I'm Firmo.
you think Firmos is gonna show up?
No notes. He got so many points. I can't with Leanie. She pisses me off and has to grow a backbone.
They're right.
Wait, the main
No, I always, that's Wyvern Leather Jacket who comments on a bunch of these. I always agree with them. They're based. I'll say it. They're based.
All right.
Freaky Backbone, you're still covered in blood.
Thank you, Freaky Backbone. Very cool.
All right.
Zelda Von Trova.
Now, see, this is a
Zelda.
comic.
This
Now,
one.
can someone tell the guy who does recaps what happened in this one?
What did happen in?
Let
we
me skim it real
started.
quick.
Remember, we started accidentally in
Don't,
this.
don't recap it. Oh, right. So we're on
I've been
chapter
doing what?
32.
Wait a second. What about the musical stream?
That is true. We should ask Bob about that. Because
Yes.
he's going to be
Our
in town.
music
We were
friend is
putting it
coming
off
into town soon.
till we have a friend who's really good at music
He's
coming
been
into
on the
town.
channel before, Bob.
Yeah, Bob. Well, no, I wasn't being like a friend. I said Bob.
Yeah.
We have a friend who's really good at music.
We definitely have friends.
Shit.
His name is Bob.
He's real.
He's
was
real. I'm
licking
not making
white
him
off
up.
we
her
should
lips.
talk to Bob about that. 'Cause-
She was licking white off of her lips.
Yeah,
and
no,
he's
I
like,
remember everything.
Skooky Cat says, acting Empress. Hell yeah. Now this is podcast.
That's wizard as hell, man.
Oh wait, someone in the questions asked you your opinion on Saw Gerrera.
He's great. I love him. No notes.
I hate Saw Gerrera,
Saw
but he
Gerrera
is one of my
the
favorite
funniest-
characters
the
in
funniest
fiction.
fucking guy. I like how they keep putting him in everything.
You don't know where I am.
You're here! You're here and you're ready to fight!
I love Saw Gerrera.
You gotta give it a
Oh,
second
Dora,
try.
thank you so much. Recap Napoleon Bonaparte or something. I don't know.
I don't know enough about Napoleon Bonaparte to
Sure,
recap.
I'll try.
All right,
Tiny
Micah.
man.
Recap.
Even-
Napoleon Bonaparte.
So, our friend Napoleon Bonaparte did a bunch of war stuff, and then he was on an island. And you'll never guess what happened. He left the island and did some more war stuff, I think.
I don't know.
And
Penny.
then they sent him to a different island, also, I think.
He was in an episode of My Dream of Jeannie.
An island and went to war and then went back to another prison island, and I think that's really funny. That's the only thing I know about Napoleon.
Now, what do you know about
Bonaparte.
Zelda?
Okay.
Oh wait, didn't we get the thingy out?
We'll do it next week.
Oh yeah, he's French.
Zelda Von Trova's in a lick of trouble.
Oh.
It's all her own fault, 'cause she is dumb and she causes all her own problems by telling lies. She's in disguise as herself, but named Bonus. Everybody thinks she's someone else than she is, but she is not. So when she's talking to everyone, they think she's someone that she's not. The captain of the guard thinks that she's here to protect Zelda, but little does he know that she is actually Zelda. She meets with foreign dignitaries and she sees that everyone thinks that she is not the bee's knees. They think she's kinda dumb. They argue quite a lot. The foreign guy prince, he has sex with the real princess who liked him in the first place, but then found out he was poor. And so she didn't like him anymore until she found out that he's actually rich.
Yeah.
And so they have some sex, and Tesla is so pissed, and Zelda is just so dumb. Zelda is the worst. There's a dragon about. It's been like 30 chapters. He hasn't showed his ugly face. Where is this stupid looking dragon? Where is the stupid furry fucking dragon?
That dragon does not fuck.
She's so dumb.
Yeah.
Every decision she makes is a
Yeah.
bad
All
This is
right.
the one we started with. We've already.
Listen.
I don't like you because you're not actually
Change the title.
rich. Ah, Punchy, thank you so much.
Saw
Saw
Gerrera
Gerrera needs to quit
stop.
huffing the space
one.
juice.
You gotta give Andor a second try. I am telling you, best TV show ever made.
You don't know
Have you
where
ever
I am.
seen I Dream of Jeannie? I'm just kidding.
You're here, and you're ready to fight.
Oh, can we?
You don't.
I'm doing what says, guys, can you quiet down? You're scaring Zelda's plans. You're so right. We're so rude.
My favorite thing about Saw Gerrera
I love
huffing
you.
the space juice is Rhydonium. I believe, and don't quote me on this, its first appearance is that, like, 5-episode arc of the Clone Wars with the fucking droids, where there's, like, a whole episode that starts with droids walking through the desert, and then it ends and the droids are still just walking through the desert, and nothing has been won or lost, and they just spend, like, 20 minutes walking through the desert. Great episode. It's terrible.
Inferno Monkey says, can you repeat that? I still know nothing about Zelda other than that she's the worst.
Oh,
No, you.
there's nothing else. She's the worst, and she's dumb. I really don't like Zelda. I love this comic.
You voiced this
Oh.
this asshole, by the way.
Never mind. It's nothing.
Wait! I would have stayed with you if you just told me you had money. Are you really the prince of the
Oh, wait, I
pasta
think I also
empire?
voice her.
Yeah, you do.
Are you really the prince of the pasta empire?
This entire chapter, it's
Just
just gonna be
Micah talking
you
to
talking to
himself.
yourself.
That's the blonde prince.
Yeah.
Who I also voice. Yes, I am. Is there a problem?
No, not at all. But what
When
you
Micah
said,
voices all the ancillary characters, and then all of a sudden there's a chapter about the ancillary characters.
but what you said earlier about falling into the abyss.
Oh, that? The prince should know well about that.
Well then, I hope we meet again.
You also voiced this asshole.
Oh, Punchy, thank you for the super
Oh, thank you so
Star
much.
War. But back to Zelda, she once made a scene about the plants she's visited. You're startling the plants.
The acting empress still spends the first night.
Teehee?
I really gotta make more YouTube stuff so I can talk about Star War.
Yeah.
Because I'd love to do, like, you know the Bill Wirtz History of the World, I guess?
Yes.
I'd love to do that. But
for
Star
Star
War.
War.
You'd
That
be
would-
the most researched.
That would be very fun. Well, the problem is there's a bunch of stuff I need to read, and I don't want to, like, spoil it by, like,
Sundog
like,
says
Wikipedia
never
it.
complain about not voicing characters again.
What are the chances that a mercenary with unclear origins
would turn out to be the prince of the Pasta Empire? And how did he even survive the fall from the cliff?
Dragon.
Turn! Did you really not know that he was a prince?
This looks so incredibly
He
bad.
looks like an
Everything-
anime boy, but with like Villager from Animal Crossing's eyes.
and like these weird 3D shoulder pads.
He does not do it for me. Maybe if he got a little bit bloody.
There's no way I would have betrayed Norton and come back if I'd known. Still, it's strange.
I can't imagine why my dad doesn't like this comic.
Why did he hide the fact that he's a prince even from me?
Probably because, that's, sorry, I saw someone said Ewoks on ice and like it completely broke my focus. Margaret says, is there Ewoks on Ice Tour out? Not that I've been able to find, I've looked.
Oh, I can put the priests away.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Oh, you can probably go back to thumbs up.
Yeah.
Probably, until that fuck-ass dragon shows back up.
Then it is straight to the skull.
Probably because that's when the bloodbath was happening within the Pasta Empire.
You mean when the second prince killed the first prince and started a rebellion?
Exactly.
I'm gonna imagine the first prince is Saw Gerrera.
He fled all the way to
Thank
the
you.
northern continent because
Aw.
of that. So why would he want to reveal his identity?
That bastard! How could he survive even if falling after a cliff?
That might have been you, Jonah.
That
Bastard!
how
Could
he
survive
even
after
falling
off
Cliff! Oh, wow. Whoa, his
It
foot
has
is
such
over the
beautiful
stirrup.
eyes.
His foot is over the stirrup.
Yeah, he just
Punchy.
like cocked his heel into it.
Punchy
Yeah, that's not how
look.
you ride on the horse.
Punchy, look. I'm sorry, I sound like a kid where it's like, Mom, look, quick, Mom.
Why is he walking on like a pillow? Oh.
Oh, that's Prince Tespal's hair.
Horror.
For a third prince, he certainly is tenacious. Smirk. If I'd known it would be like this, I'd have ordered them to cut off his head before throwing him off the cliff.
Which head?
I tried and failed to kill the third
I
prince
mean-
of the Pashta Empire.
You think that sword gives him sight beyond sight?
I don't know, but that armor's cool.
Eh.
No, it's cool armor, like this cape and the yeah, it's cool. things couldn't possibly get more complicated. With this comic? No! They couldn't possibly get more complicated than the current
I have
plot.
never fully followed what's going on in any given chapter of this comic. Inferno-Monkey22 says, do you think of Punchy as a mother figure, Maddie?
No, Punchy's my friend, and if I called them a mother figure, I feel like they would take offense to it.
But when things get complicated, it's not worth trying to untie the knots.
Alright.
Sometimes it's better to cut them clean off.
Oh yeah, I guess.
I have no idea who's saying this.
I'll
go!
And meet Norton!
What?
I'm sorry, Punchy.
I'm doing what says Punchy is a father figure to me. Happy Father's Day, Punchy!
What are you saying? Just stay put and don't stir
Oh,
up
I'm
trouble.
sorry, Punchy.
I'll figure out what's going on.
Jonah?
No! I have to open Norton's heart to me again!
I
no
mean-
thoughts.
I don't think he really opened his heart. I think he opened
Maddie,
something
you're gonna lose
else.
your shit.
Whoa!
That's delightful.
This is incredible.
Oh my gosh! I look so badass. The sleeves? Oh! Whoa! Who drew this? Oh, Backbone!
I
This
know
is
you from
awesome.
the chat.
This is so cool. Wait, you have a comic? What is your comic? Tell us your comic, Backbone.
Tell us your comic, Backbone.
Put your comic in here.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right
Or in
now.
probably self-promotion.
Oh yeah.
I need to melt his heart. That way he won't stand in my way.
Sigh. Please, Leslie, don't provoke him.
Spring has sprung. I'm sorry, that's just what they say.
If I win him over again, I'm sure he'll do anything to help me. Because Norton loves me.
See, but if he's a good guy, he probably is trying to protect his baby and doesn't trust the woman who abandoned the baby for rich things.
He has to love me.
Sorry, I was distracted.
Why would he? Oh,
Why would he support your new marriage when you literally ran away with him and even had a child together?
Oh yeah.
And you're to marry the Emperor of Raffion, unless.
Yeah, but quick question. Why?
Yeah.
At this
Sadok
point,
says, what's
why?
going on right now? I literally don't know.
Oh no, I tangled it.
Im-Micah.
do you think that I'm a fool? I'm not gonna tell him all that. For now, I just need to get him to approach Zelda. Twitch, check out Maddie Bites on twitch.com/Maddie Bites, where we
Wow,
stream.
look at
Am I
that
on
hand.
Twitch?
No.
That is a crazy
Yeah,
hand.
we. Hand.
No, we definitively
Grant.
only stream on YouTube.
I'll create a scandal to tarnish the Empress's reputation.
I
knew
knew it. So she really has no idea what happened.
Me
Can
fucking neither,
we just go
man.
back to our main character, Rhinell?
Rhino, please.
The royal knights let Norton go, and he left the Shatneel kingdom with the child. She must still believe this lie.
Okay, thank you.
Should I just tell her everything now? Step. Lesil, just hypothetically speaking, what will you do if you fail to win over the Emperor Rhinell? Though we cannot allow that to happen.
But I'm sorry. These these plans are all so dumb.
Backbone put their comic. It looks very
Oh.
pretty.
In self-promo, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, and whoever is above that also looks gorgeous.
Ooh.
Y'all, everyone's so
Go check
creative.
this out.
Pride Month. Wait, let's look at the other stuff too. Just like a quick little promo.
Like,
oh my
whatever
gosh.
above that is also
Echoes
gorgeous.
of Decay looks super cool too. Oh my gosh.
Hot damn, that's gorgeous.
I need to get. If I had money, I would pay some of you guys to like make merch. But I don't have the money I feel is needed to pay such cool people. You know? I don't know. It's good. Oh, Boopy has a nice art style too, from what I remember. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I was looking at that one briefly.
All right.
Y'all are talented.
Yeah, you guys are really cool.
Anyway, back to Slop.
Then I'll go to Pasta with Norton.
flinch.
Although it's not as good as being the Emperor's wife, being a prince's wife isn't bad either. And it's kind of okay to be a duke's wife. I'd be fine being like, a lesser nobleman's wife.
As long as I have money.
Once Norton's brother becomes the Emperor, he'll be made a Grand Duke, and I'll be the Grand Duchess.
I love saying duchess.
Yeah. One from says, but I hate slop.
You're gonna eat
You'll
it.
eat your
You're
slop.
gonna eat the
Your
slop and
Maddie
you're gonna like
worked
it.
for hours toiling over an oven to find this slop.
Yeah! I went on Webtoon's homepage.
A royal is still a royal. And who knows, Norton or my son could become the Emperor one day. Would you believe this voice is harder to keep up than the fucking...
I guess I have no choice.
Ugh.
Norton is one thing, but I really didn't want to tell her I threw the child off that cliff as well.
Yeah, do you remember?
No, I didn't
The
remember.
baby was in his arms. And he saved the baby.
Insane Oddball says, please, sir, may I have some slop?
Yeah.
The Sundog says, well, that's too damn bad.
Walkman of Doom says, I hate you guys! Stomps into room.
Still, if she's going to keep running into him here in Raffion, she needs to know exactly what happened that day. Give up on Norton. The day you returned to the palace, he fell off a cliff, and so did the child.
What? Why is John Adams there? Is that not John Adams?
Thomas Jefferson's coming home. Thomas Jefferson's coming home. Oh my god. Oh my
pretty sure
gosh.
that's just fucking
Oh my
John
god.
Adams.
Yeah!
President-
That's him!
President of the United States, John Adams.
Oh my gosh!
We finally got one, because we're always so close to finding them.
John Adams. I know him.
Second
That
president of
can
the United
be.
States, and then some flowers.
Oh my gosh.
What are you talking about?
Oh my
Wish.
gosh.
Like, you can't do that, right? Like, I know in
No,
Korea...
they've been doing it. I just don't understand
but like,
why.
it's always been separate enough where it's like some British, like, nobility...
Oh, bye, Skooky Cat. Happy birthday to your little brother.
where I don't recognize them, but when it's someone I recognize, it just hammers home, like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Isn't that like stealing?
Well, no, because that would be in the public domain, since it's such an old painting.
I guess it doesn't super matter. But
I mean,
like,
here's what you should
know.
do. Look up... Nah, this is gonna take forever.
Anyways, but by
But
some
by some
miracle,
miracle, he survived. I have no idea how, but I'm sure he wants to get revenge on you, don't you think? So stop dreaming about reconciling with him. You'd be better off as the Empress than the wife of a prince who wants you dead.
Plop! That's true, but...
Listen carefully, if Norton gets in our way, we'll have to get rid of him. And if the child's still alive, the child too.
The child's a bird!
Otherwise,
Tweets!
it'll be us who ends up dead. Like this dead bird.
Yeah.
Dragon King Brandon says, somehow John Adams returned.
Micah.
I'll look into it.
Look into what?
Drinking water. Whether Rams is alive! What the
Whoa.
fuck?
Why?
What the fuck?
Why
What's
is
wrong
it?
with his shoulders?
What the fuck?
Why?
Did they ever draw a baby before in
What
their
the
lives?
fuck?
Like the
What
body
the
should
heck?
be like they
That
knew
is.
they knew the size the swaddle around the baby head should be, but like the body should be filling the swaddle, right?
Oh my gosh. That's awful. That's so badly drawn.
I'm starting to see why it got thrown off a cliff.
And if he is, where he's at.
That's
All
not
right,
nice.
I suppose approaching him
Okay,
to gather
it's not a real
information would be
baby.
fine. But it's highly unlikely that a newborn survived a fall from that height.
It's so sad.
Even Leslie would be devastated to learn that.
If I had a nickel for every time a person was pushed off a cliff with their baby in a webtoon, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't much, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Leslie, are you okay?
Yes. Norton will probably get angry. But if the child's dead, there's nothing that can be done. Besides, we can always have my father will have another child, as long as Norton Norton is alive, it's fine.
Oh,
Damn,
that's
bitch.
a cold perspective.
Wow, he has low-rise pants.
Oh man, yeah,
No,
those
you're
are
right.
like sitting right at the bottom of
That
his
hangs
butt.
low.
Like that's his waistline.
You think?
Sorry, I know that's not the most important thing at hand.
No, it kind of is. And like the rotation of everything.
Man, his hips are long as shit, dude.
And, well, you have to consider
Man,
too, like
what
his.
do those hips do?
He's got like a pretty prominent bulge there. So if the pants are that low, packing.
Well, no, but you can see that is the top of his hips. That is the bottom of his hip where it connects to his leg. His hips are like a foot long. Not even a foot. That's like a yardstick. That's crazy.
I also have a yardstick.
I should get changed and go see Norton.
Penis
I've always
size, I
known
mean.
she was ruthless. But to desire Emperor Rhinell while still loving Norton so much.
Wait.
She's my sister, but
She
she
is.
Prove
is
it!
to amaze
Prove
me.
it!
I did
Prove
not know
it!
that until just now.
They've always
Was
been
that
siblings.
was that a reveal, or,
I
or was
did
I supposed
not
to
know
know
No,
that?
that's always been a thing.
I had no way of knowing that.
That's always been a thing. Maddie, can we see your stick? I need proof. No.
Maddie Bite stick reveal at 1 million.
No!
And that's a promise.
No! Who's promised?
Seahawks says, Maddie has her yardstick out.
In the past and even now.
Everybody has such cool boots.
I'm
in
getting
this comic.
lightheaded from the high pitch voice.
Yeah, do you see now why I get so winded every single time I do anything? You're still so reckless. I think blonde hair. Don't do that.
Norton.
Oh, thank goodness.
Well, no, we still have 30 minutes left, so we can
doesn't
do
love
more.
Norton. She just wants to possess him. He is just a challenge to her. Lasil is heartless. Her reaction to her potentially dead child demonstrates that in abundance.
Ooh, check fan art.
The child, if he is still alive, is damn lucky to be away from her. Sorry, I had to finish reading.
Maybe? Well, wait, isn't that
Well,
just
also,
like
wait, scroll-
postpartum? Oh! Oh my gosh, this
Maddie
is
with the hammer coming
Oh,
to kill you.
so cute! Ow!
That's incredible, you guys.
Oh, Echo
This
Nebula.
joke
Also,
happened
wait,
an hour.
scroll to the bottom of self-promotion. There was something cool at the bottom.
Self-promotion. Here it is.
Self-promo. Oh, wow.
Cool art. Cool
Wow.
art.
Oh my gosh,
That's
you guys are
gorgeous.
hella talented.
Like, genuinely, like, everyone, like, y'all are just very good.
So cute.
And also, that's very, very good.
Are we
Well, what if she
reading
just has like
another
postpartum
chapter?
depression? Yeah. We still have 30 minutes left.
I mean, there was one, if we
All right,
don't
I gotta
want
take a
to.
piss.
There was one I
Where
had
are
my
you gonna
eye
take
on.
it?
To
Aiming for the
the
alimony?
bathroom.
Yeah, aiming for the alimony, and there was another one that seemed pretty dumb. The Monster Dame requests maternity leave.
What rating does that one have?
Let's see, it's new this week. It is a, it doesn't.
Right, they got rid of their
Er,
rating system.
No,
oh.
it's an 8.5.
Oh, gross. This is-
Excuse me.
This is
Ooh,
a
wait,
little-
pull back over fan art.
Oh my gosh! Wait.
Everybody here is very talented.
I don't think I've ever seen an ostrich in real life.
I think I may have.
Our ostriches should be at zoos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen there's like a camel and a few zebras that lived in my neighborhood growing up because Arizona had the same landscape as Africa, apparently. This is so cute. This is gonna, oh my gosh, these are all so good, you guys.
And the next video is gonna go hard.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Skooky. This is their finished one.
Ooh.
I know, I need to find a top that looks like that. I also need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, then me
Oh,
and
Maddie
Jonah.
killing the ostrich.
Yeah!
Well, I think they're friends.
Oh my gosh. I'm connected. I'm wired. Here, you guys choose aiming for the Alamo. Oh my gosh!
Yo. That's work
This
in
is
progress.
so cute.
that
What do you
looks great.
mean work in progress? I wish my art looked that good when it was done.
Delightful.
Damn. Okay, hold on. I'm really gonna go pee now. I promise.
Maddie's gonna go pee.
You guys choose between aiming for the alimony and
Let's see if we can find. Well, she's not here. Let's see if we can find something crazy.
I think I have one. I mean, unfortunately, she's seen it. The monster dame requests maternity leave.
No. I mean something like crazier.
I think you're really underestimating how
Let's do
crazy.
completed.
The monster dame requests maternity leave. It looks pretty bizarre. Also, we have no music because I paused the music.
Why'd you
Wait,
pause the music?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Well, what other music do we have? I don't know how this works.
You gotta click it a second time to turn it off. These all look charming. What is going on? Normally the bottom of the list is crazy stuff.
No, I think talking has a lead up. Okay, I thought I broke it. Do the monster dame.
Alright.
Yeah, we should get some new music because I have some ideas for new music and we have more buttons.
I just saw your computer, what you were editing, and it just says the word evil.
Oh yeah, I've done so little editing today. It's literally like just that.
I keep meaning to oh my gosh. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Side note. You guys, if you want a new video out this Saturday, you should make a choice between video out or a live stream on Wednesday. Could you do a poll?
Do a poll, Micah.
Yeah, like if you guys
that-
would rather wait an extra week for the video, and I don't even know if
or video out on Saturday.
yeah.
Or
Or live stream Wednesday. Cause I'm running so behind. It's bad. It's really bad. It's like a 40-minute video so far. Stream on Wednesday, delay video. And I don't know. I've been debating just like not posting videos on Saturdays. And just posting it when I
desire
finished.
Wacky Wednesday.
Yeah, so vote, let me know.
I mean, that would be us skipping the NSFW Gex stream where we mod off all of Gex's clothes.
Yeah, wait, no, hold on.
Mongo just says, I never make Whack Wednesday, so I will take the video.
It seems to be pretty even.
It's exactly even. We'll leave it up for a minute. See,
Okay, yeah.
see what people think.
Yeah, there's like a 7-minute clip that I'm debating, like, animating, and I'm only like 10 minutes into the 40 minutes, so yeah, it's been, yeah.
Lucia is the captain of the Imperial Knights and a sword master famous for her extraordinary achievements.
Yeah.
However, she regrets something on her deathbed, unknowingly aiding a nefarious group in their plot to sacrifice the Saintess for profit. So when she wakes up in the past as her 25-year-old self, Lucia is determined to rescue the Saintess's child and keep her safe until she's old enough to protect herself. But the formidable knight is completely clueless when it comes to raising a child. Will 6 months of maternity leave be enough time for her to figure things out? The following series contains
6 months?
depictions of child abuse that may be
Ruh-roh.
upsetting for some viewers.
I did not see that.
Viewer discretion is advised.
I'll admit, I very briefly skimmed.
Augment of Dooms is get Jonah to animate it. I'm not that good of an artist.
You're not, and this is no offense, you're not nearly as fast as I am.
That too, I'm slow as shit.
I have this unique talent of being really fast. If I was a guy, it'd be like a minute. Like, I'd look at a pretty woman and I'd be done.
All right,
I'm
let's start reading this
sorry.
podcast comic.
I'm sorry.
Maddie
Black?
Bites, everybody. Maddie Bites.
I'm a very classy gal.
YouTube's favorite YouTuber, Maddie Bites. Everybody loves her. She's Maddie Bites.
At age of 20, she became the captain of the Imperial Guard. And the creative and brutal ways in which she carried out her missions earned her the nickname the Black Monster.
I pretty much read till there and went, yeah, we should read that. It's seeming like a stream on Wednesday delay video is at 48%. Video on Saturday, no Wednesday stream is 52%.
Okay,
So vote now if you haven't.
Maddie in the bite says, Maddie?
What? What?
Vote now, because the vote will be ending in 10.
So wait, it says video
9.
this Saturday. I will do my very best. Even I will do my very best. If I do not, if it looks like I can finish it this Saturday, we won't do a stream. If it looks like I can't, we will. I just wanted to put it past you, run it past you.
Yeah, stream on no stream. 1.
Gotcha.
Your Majesty, the Captain of the Black Knights is here.
A girl. She
Step.
kind of looks like Mizu.
Tremble. Step. Yeah, she really does.
Oh.
Oh.
What is going on?
He's ready to eat lobster.
Yeah, he's got
Also,
his
wait,
little
I'm
bag.
not gonna say the name of the person who the guy on the right looks like, but the guy on the right,
Oh.
looks like
Charlie
Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Greetings, Your Majesty. I, Captain Lucia, Captain Lucia of the Black Knights, am here to see you.
Oh, how impertinent. She left out her family name while she was greeting His Majesty.
You know,
Oh, didn't you know? She cut ties with her family as soon as she came of age.
here's my thing. They're always like, oh, how rude, all of these things, blah, blah, blah. No one knows that that would have been rude had they not said it. If she did something like throw a bloody head in front of him, that's considered rude.
Yeah.
That I would know about. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm saying.
in 5 years, but she's just as arrogant as I remember her to be. Tell me about it.
Now, I will approve the documents later, so give us the room.
You know when you're sitting in your throne approving documents?
Yeah.
That's what I call shitting.
Chat. Hi. It's been 5 years. You're 25 now, aren't you? You've gotten sharper with age.
And you look older than you did 5 years ago, Your Majesty.
I see your mouth is as smart as ever.
Give us a little bit of diction.
Anyway, show me the fruits of your training. You were already outstanding 5 years ago, so I can only imagine how much you've improved. At long last, we'll have 4 sword masters in the continent instead of just 3.
A swordmaster is someone who has mastered the art of swordsmanship.
I was about to do exactly what you just did.
You know, I never would have guessed that a sword master is the master of swordsmanship.
Yeah.
I never in a million years would have been able to guess because I am a stupid, stupid little person.
Currently, there are 3 sword masters in total. 2 in ally nations that rival our empire in power.
And one in the Empire, the commander-in-chief, who is the best swordsman in the continent. But once the commander-in-chief retires, it will be a huge loss to the Empire's military power. They're kind of dripped.
They're allowed to retire?
Yes.
To make
I'm
up for
just
that loss
saying.
and produce the youngest swordmaster in the continent, the Emperor offered Lucia, a gifted swordswoman, to train for 5 years.
Yeah.
You've never let me down so far.
Your Majesty.
Yes, I'm ready. Show it to me.
Me on my wedding night.
She's getting her swordsmaster out. Show me the red sword energy. That is the symbol of a swordmaster.
Who? We're the naked babies. I will be going on maternity leave. That's...
Wait, I got something for this.
That's perfect.
That's pretty good. Yes, of course. You've brought honor to our empire, becoming the youngest swordmaster in the continent. So of course I can grant you maternity leave.
You're okay, buddy. Whoa, you're okay, Chirps.
People are walking.
Yeah.
Processing the situation. You're going on maternity leave? That's ridiculous. You've taken your joke a bit too far. After all, you're an impenetrable immovable fortress of a woman who doesn't blink an eye at the romantic advances made toward you by any man. These presents have been sent to you, Captain.
Throw them all away.
In fact, she's so completely oblivious when it comes to romance. Oh, my apologies. I suppose 5 years is enough time for something like that to happen.
5 years old.
5 years old?
I have a child. Get your
Oh,
foot
sorry.
off of me.
I didn't realize. I thought I was touching your footstool.
I have a child who is 5 years old.
Then you don't need maternity leave. You need...
Parental leave.
Yeah.
You're joking, right?
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
No, I am not.
So
I'm not gonna lie,
you-
this one is actually kind of charming.
I figured it would be charming. Because they didn't start out with the, oh, blah, 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 I'm a girl.
Really have a
I'm
child.
The
reincarnating.
monster name requires maternity leave.
Requests.
Requests.
It's okay. The neighbors are just walking around. It's okay.
Chip chip.
They're allowed to
The
do
day
that.
before Lucia's meeting with the Emperor. Ha! Oh, she's reincarnated.
Why would Jim
Thanks.
says tend to chirps? There's nothing to tend to. The neighbors are just moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's furious.
He does not like it when the neighbors...
Neighbor.
Yeah. I was just taking my last breath. Blue eyes. Am I still alive? Lucia was the first and last Grayan Swords Master.
reincarnation story?
Did you
Yeah,
not
did you not listen to the intro?
I never listen. Oh wait, check fan art.
Ah! Bloody! Evil
We should
Maddie.
add this as an emote.
I will.
Angry bonk.
Oh yeah.
Grah! Grah!
Despite not having been the title, she climbed through the ranks in the position of commander-in-chief and made countless contributions to the Empire. But after leaving the Imperial Palace for reasons unknown to the world, she held up in the mountains for over 40 years and was now waiting for her death. I sensed death coming, but was I mistaken? Last night I felt death taking over my body, and I accepted it. Grab. But instead of falling into eternal slumber, I woke up to see another day. How disappointing. Unfortunately, I failed to die.
Swing.
Whoosh, whoosh.
I hate when webtoons do this. Just move the framing of the window over a little and don't have it in the fucking way.
Or just
Yeah.
don't have the bars.
You're the one drawing it. You can choose to not have the windows there.
I wouldn't say that.
Well,
Whoosh. Toss. Stab. Oh. Stab. Huh?
Huh?
I was trying to throw the sword in the sword stand, but it stabbed the ceiling instead. Must have thrown it too hard. Oh, she hasn't looked in the mirror yet.
but has that painting always been there?
It looks oddly familiar.
We should change the title.
Oh, yeah. There's always something to attend to when it comes to dogs. Yeah, me and the dogs. I say me and the dogs. The dogs got a spa day, and I got covered in the dog's spa day today. And it was... Whoa, what? Why are you writing that?
That's the name of the comic, right?
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I still have yet to clean up the mess from their spa day. Captain, it's
It's
Ver.
Captain,
Oh.
it's Ver. If you're ready, could you please come out?
Ver? The only Ver I know of is Vice Captain, the Black Knights, Ver Altort. These mountains are the only place in the Empire their magic beasts reside.
I
Sure,
swear
sure,
we used to be
sure.
better at reading. Like all of us.
Yeah, am I making it contagious, the dyslexia?
Clearly.
The only a swords master would be able to climb all the way up here at ease. Ver hasn't reached that level, so how did he come here on his own?
Dash, dash, dash. Whip.
We are the Black Knights of the Great Indurian Empire! Good morning, Captain Lucia!
She's in her slippers.
Mick says, best stream of the year? The Monster Mommy stream?
Step, step. Kneel. It has been a while. Captain Lucia.
Nani?
This man?
So is it like reincarnation, but without any of the things that make reincarnation
Without any of the
reincarnation?
tropes? Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Honestly?
Can we call it there? I'm losing steam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
It's a
fine.
little early, but
Well, I mean, we've read a lot of comics.
yeah.
4. You know, there's a lot to say about today's stream, but I think Micah can sum it up in one word.